Have you noticed your skin feeling thinner, your knees aching a little more than last year, or that your smile just doesn't feel as full in the mirror anymore? It's not just age, it's collagen. And while many turn to bone broth or expensive supplements, there's a gentler, wiser way inspired by the elders of Japan. Did you know some mushrooms can help your body build collagen just like bone broth, but without the fat or cholesterol? In Japan, elders over 80 still walk strong every morning thanks to one humble ingredient they add to their soup bowls every day: mushrooms. In Japanese homes, mushrooms aren't just food, they're quiet medicine from nature. You'll find them floating gently in a bowl of miso soup in Kyoto, simmering with root vegetables in a small kitchen in Hokkaido, or laid carefully on a plate in a Tokyo home before dinner. These humble fungi have supported generations, helping elders stay strong, flexible, and glowing well into their 80s and 90s. The secret. Not some rare exotic cure, but everyday dishes built on wisdom. Today, I'll walk with you through 5 simple mushroom recipes, each with unique health benefits that support collagen, joints, and strength. And yes, you can make them right in your own kitchen, wherever you are in America. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Recipe 1. Shiitake miso soup. Collagen and immunity. In many Japanese homes, the morning begins not with coffee or toast, but with a bowl of miso soup. And not just any miso soup, but one filled with shiitake mushrooms. These rich, savory mushrooms are one of Japan's most beloved ingredients, and for good reason. Shiitake, known in Japan as shiitake dake, has been used in both cooking and traditional medicine for centuries. Grown on oak logs deep in the forest, shiitake develops its signature umami flavor, rich, earthy, and slightly smoky. But its flavor is only the beginning of what makes it so powerful. Shiitake mushrooms contain high levels of glycine, an amino acid that plays a vital role in collagen production. Glycine is also calming for the nervous system, which is why this soup feels so grounding in the early morning. In addition, shiitake provides copper, another key mineral needed for the enzymes that build strong collagen fibers in skin, joints, and blood vessels. As we age, our natural collagen production slows down, wrinkles form more easily, blood vessels lose flexibility, and joints begin to feel stiff. While many turn to bone broth or collagen powders, shiitake offers a gentler plant-based approach, one that's easier to digest, lower in fat, and deeply rooted in tradition. When simmered in miso broth with tofu and wakame seaweed, shiitake releases its nutrients slowly. The miso paste itself, made from fermented soybeans, adds probiotics for gut health, while tofu provides protein to help maintain muscle. Wakame. A sea vegetable, adds iodine and minerals essential for thyroid and metabolic support. The preparation is simple, but the impact is profound. To make it, start with dried shiitake mushrooms, soak them in warm water to rehydrate, then simmer in the soaking liquid. Dissolve a spoonful of miso in a ladle of hot broth, then stir it in gently. Add cubed tofu, seaweed, and sliced green onions. Let it warm through, but never boil once the miso is added to preserve its live cultures. Enjoying this soup 3 to 4 times a week helps keep your skin nourished, your immune system supported, and your morning grounded in calm. It's not just a dish, it's a daily act of care. Recipe 2. Oyster mushroom and garlic. Stir-fry protein for muscle. There's a quiet beauty in simplicity, and few dishes capture that better than a stir-fry made with oyster mushrooms, olive oil, and garlic. It's quick to prepare, easy to digest, and incredibly nourishing, especially for older adults who are looking to preserve muscle strength naturally. Oyster mushrooms, known in Japan as hiratake, have long been used not just for their delicate flavor, but for their remarkable health properties. Unlike many mushrooms, oyster mushrooms are an excellent source of plant-based protein, a crucial nutrient for anyone over 60. As we age, we tend to lose muscle mass more quickly. This process, called sarcopenia, can make everyday movements like getting up from a chair or climbing stairs feel harder. But research shows that regular protein intake combined with even light movement can help slow this decline. And oyster mushrooms are a gentle, effective source of that protein without the heaviness of red meat. Even more, these mushrooms are rich in vitamin D, a key nutrient that supports calcium absorption and muscle recovery. Many seniors in the U.S. are deficient in vitamin D, especially during winter months, leading to increased risk of falls, fractures, and fatigue. In Japan, incorporating sun-dried mushrooms like oyster into meals is one quiet way to stay nourished, body and bones alike. The flavor is mild, slightly sweet, and soaks up the essence of garlic and sesame beautifully. To prepare this dish, simply slice fresh oyster mushrooms and sauté them in a bit of olive oil. Add thinly sliced garlic and a sprinkle of sesame seeds near the end for extra warmth and depth. You can also finish it with a dash of low-sodium soy sauce or tamari if you'd like a touch of savory. Serve it warm alongside a bowl of brown rice or millet, a staple pairing in many traditional Japanese meals. Not only does this dish deliver protein and vitamin D, but it also adds fiber and antioxidants that support gut health and reduce inflammation. Try having this stir-fry for lunch 2 or 3 times a week. It's light yet satisfying and a beautiful way to support your muscles, bones, and digestion through the power of one simple mushroom. Recipe 3. Maitake Rice Bowl, Joint and Bone Strength. In Japan, maitake is known as the dancing mushroom. The legend says people would dance with joy upon finding it in the wild, not just because of its rarity, but because of its powerful healing properties. Today we know that this delicate feathery mushroom supports something many of us worry about as we age: strong bones and flexible joints. After 60, bone density naturally declines and cartilage begins to wear thin. This can lead to stiffness, pain, and a higher risk of fractures. But the nutrients inside maitake mushrooms, especially beta-glucan and vitamin D2, offer gentle support for bone regeneration and collagen formation. Beta-glucan is a unique fiber that helps regulate the immune system and reduce inflammation, especially around the joints. When inflammation goes down, the body can focus more energy on repair. Vitamin D2, found in sun-exposed maitake, helps calcium move into the bones, making them stronger from within. Maitake also contains natural compounds that encourage the production of type 1 collagen, the type found in bones, tendons, and ligaments. This is especially important for older adults who want to stay active, mobile, and independent. To bring out its flavor and preserve its benefits, a simple rice bowl is the perfect format. In Japan, this is called takikomi gohan, a one-pot dish where vegetables and mushrooms are cooked right into the rice, infusing each grain with umami. Here's how to make it. Start with a pot of rinsed short-grain rice. Add torn maitake mushrooms, thinly sliced carrots, a splash of soy sauce, and a few drops of sesame oil. Cook as you normally would, either in a rice cooker or stovetop. As the rice simmers, the maitake softens and releases its rich, earthy aroma, blending beautifully with the sweetness of the carrot and the depth of the soy. This dish is both comforting and functional, warming your belly while quietly nourishing your bones. Enjoy it 2 or 3 times a week, either as a main meal or a side. Pair it with steamed greens or a cup of miso soup for a complete Japanese-inspired lunch. In Japan, food isn't just about taste. It's about balance, intention, and healing. The Mehta rice bowl is a perfect example of that simple yet deeply restorative. Recipe 4. Reishi mushroom tea, calm and anti-inflammation. Some remedies don't come in a pill or a powder, they come in a warm cup at the end of the day. In Japan, reishi mushrooms known as maiden or 10,000-year mushroom are treasured not for their flavor, but for their deeply calming and restorative effects on the body. Reishi isn't the type of mushroom you cook into a stew. Its texture is tough and woody, more like tree bark than food. But when sliced and steeped slowly, it becomes a powerful herbal tea rich in compounds that support collagen, reduce inflammation, and calm the nervous system. One of the most unique compounds in reishi is a group called triterpenes. These natural substances help the body reduce internal stress, not just the emotional kind, but the physical inflammation that breaks down tissues over time. Triterpenes also protect existing collagen from degrading and support the body's own ability to retain elasticity in skin joints and connective tissue. This is especially important for people over 60 when collagen begins to break down faster than it's built. If you've noticed your skin getting thinner or your joints aching at night, it could be your body asking for deeper recovery, and reishi may help. To prepare this tea, take a few dried slices of reishi mushroom, you can find them in Asian markets or natural food stores, and simmer them gently in a small pot of water for about 20 to 30 minutes. Add a few slices of fresh ginger to balance the bitterness and bring warmth to your digestion. The tea is not sweet or rich, it's earthy, grounding, and quietly powerful. In traditional Japanese practice, elders often drink reishi tea before bed, allowing the body to enter a state of deeper rest and repair overnight. Many report sleeping more deeply, waking with less joint pain, and feeling more balanced emotionally. You don't need to drink it every night. Start with 1 or 2 times per week. And always check with your doctor if you're on blood pressure or blood-thinning medications, as reishi may interact with them. This tea isn't just a beverage, it's a signal to your body. It's time to heal. In Japan, this tea is often shared in silence, a moment of reflection before bed when the house is still and the day has softened. The act of making it becomes part of the ritual: boiling water, slicing ginger, watching the steam rise from the pot like a gentle fog from a mountain spring. For many elders, reishi tea is more than just for sleep. It becomes a way to process the day, to let go of worries, to ease the body into stillness. Some pair it with quiet music, others sip it while writing in a journal or simply watching the moon. And in those simple moments, healing begins not just in the body, but in the heart. If your nights feel restless, if your mind races, if your body holds tension that won't release, maybe reishi tea is the gentle pause you've been needing, not to fix everything, but to remind you that rest is part of recovery, that slowness can be sacred, and that even one warm cup can shift the way you feel in your own skin. Let this tea become your soft landing at the end of each day. Recipe 5. Lion's mane, mushroom pan. Fry brain and nerve collagen. Lion's mane mushroom, called yamabushitake. In Japanese, looks unlike any other mushroom. Its cascading white strands resemble a fluffy mane or soft coral. But beyond its unique appearance, this mushroom holds something extraordinary: the ability to support the brain and nervous system as we age. For seniors, staying mentally sharp isn't just about memory. It's about balance, coordination, emotional resilience, and the ability to engage with life fully. That's where lion's mane shines. This mushroom contains compounds called hericinones and erinacines, which stimulate the production of nerve growth factor NGF. NGF is like collagen for the brain. It helps repair and regenerate nerve cells, supporting everything from mood to motor skills. In Japan, where aging populations are a growing concern, lion's mane has become popular not just in traditional medicine, but in modern kitchens. Many older adults use it to support cognitive clarity, reduce the risk of age-related memory decline, and even ease symptoms of mild anxiety and brain fog. Unlike reishi, lion's mane is absolutely delicious to eat. Its texture is meaty and slightly chewy, often compared to crab or lobster meat, which makes it perfect for a simple pan fry. Here's how to prepare it. Slice the mushroom into thick pieces and dry them with a towel to remove excess moisture. Heat a small amount of olive oil in a non-stick pan, then add the slices and cook until golden brown on each side. You can sprinkle a bit of sea salt or add a touch of tamari for flavor, but it's beautiful on its own. This dish is best enjoyed at lunch or early dinner, giving your body the nutrients it needs to support brain health during waking hours. Many seniors in Japan enjoy lion's mane once or twice a week as part of a brain-supportive diet, often alongside fermented vegetables, brown rice, and green tea. If you're looking to stay mentally clear, physically balanced, and emotionally calm as you age, this mushroom may quietly become your favorite. It's food, it's medicine, and it's tradition all on one plate. For those new to lion's mane, don't worry. It's surprisingly easy to incorporate into your meals. In Japan, many elders enjoy cooking it with just a touch of sesame oil and a few slices of ginger for added warmth and digestive support. The key is to let the mushroom's natural umami flavor shine. When pan-fried properly, it creates a soft, crisp exterior while keeping the inside juicy, a perfect balance of textures that feels deeply satisfying even without meat. Eating lion's mane is more than just a healthy choice, it's a mindful act. It invites you to slow down, enjoy each bite, and nourish your body in a way that feels purposeful. Some Japanese elders say that preparing and eating this mushroom is part of their weekly brain care ritual, a small but powerful way to honor their minds. And as with many Japanese traditions, simplicity is the secret to its lasting beauty. A quiet wisdom from the Japanese forest. In the mountain village of Nagano, mornings arrive slowly. Mist drapes the trees like a soft blanket, and the sound of the wind brushing through cedar leaves is the only conversation. Here, time doesn't rush, it flows. At the edge of this quiet world lives Aki, an 86-year-old woman with silver hair tied in a soft knot. Every autumn, after the first gentle rains, she wakes early, pulls on her straw boots, and lifts a small woven basket to her back. She walks with a bamboo cane, steady, unhurried into the forest she has known since childhood. She isn't just taking a walk, she's listening. To the ground beneath her feet, to the change in the air, to the whispers of the earth telling her the mushrooms have returned. Beneath the fallen leaves, she spots them first a delicate cluster of maitake, then a proud cap of shiitake resting near a mossy stone. Each one she greets like an old friend. She knows their names, their seasons, their spirit. Aki doesn't need a scientific explanation for their benefits. She simply believes when something grows from the earth with patience and silence, it carries healing inside. That evening in her wooden kitchen, she prepares miso soup the way her mother once did. She slices the mushrooms gently so as not to bruise them, adds tofu, wakame, and green onions. Her hands move slowly, deliberately, not just cooking, but caring. Her grandchildren arrive after school, and she serves them the soup in warm ceramic bowls. They slurp happily, not knowing this is the same recipe their great-grandmother once made in this very home. Aki smiles. For her, this isn't just food. It's memory. It's medicine. It's love passed down through taste. In Japan, there's a saying, "Ichi nichi ishoku," one day, one good meal. To her, that's enough. One nourishing bowl, one small walk in the woods, one quiet act of care. And as the stars rise over the mountains that night, Aki sleeps deeply, her body warm, her heart full, and the forest still holding her in its arms. Your body is still listening. In a small seaside town in Okinawa, mornings begin with the sound of waves and the smell of breakfast, usually something simple. A bowl of warm soup, steamed vegetables, maybe some grilled fish, and always mushrooms. In Japan, health isn't something people chase. It's something they live quietly every day. It's in the way they sit down to eat slowly, gratefully. In the way they gather at the table, not alone, but together. And in the way their meals, though simple, are deeply intentional. Every ingredient has a purpose. Not just to satisfy hunger, but to heal. One elderly man I met in his 90s told me his secret to staying active was not exercise but his breakfast. Shiitake in miso soup. He smiled. Every morning since I was a boy, and I believe him. His hands were steady, his skin surprisingly smooth, his mind sharp like winter air. He didn't take pills. He didn't drink protein shakes. He simply ate with care. But here's the part I want to tell you. You don't have to live in Japan to live like this. You don't need a mountain garden or an old wooden kitchen. Most of these mushrooms, shiitake maiden, lion's mane, can now be found in everyday places. Asian supermarkets, natural food stores, even the international aisle of your local grocery store. You can create your own gentle ritual right where you are. Your body doesn't care where the healing begins, only that it does. Whether you're in California, Texas, or New York, whether you're 60, 75, or just turned 90, your body is still listening, still responding, still waiting for nourishment. So be kind to it. Feed it slowly, warmly, intentionally. Maybe just one bowl this week. One dish inspired by a long-lived culture. And maybe as the steam from your soup rises, something in you begins to soften too, not just your joints, but your heart. If there's one lesson we can take from the elders of Japan, it's this. Longevity doesn't begin with big changes. It begins with quiet, consistent care. They don't chase youth. They honor age. They don't fight the body. They listen to it. And every bowl of miso soup, every mushroom stir fry, every gentle sip of reishi tea is an act of listening. You don't need to do everything all at once. You don't need to be perfect. Just start with one dish. Maybe the shiitake miso soup in the morning. Or the lion's mane pan fry for a sharper mind. Let it become a rhythm, not a rule. And over time, you may notice something: your skin softening, your steps becoming steadier, your sleep more restful. But more than that, you may feel more connected to yourself, to the food you eat, to the life you're still living. So this week, let mushrooms be more than just ingredients. Let them be quiet companions in your journey toward healing. And before we say goodbye, I gently remind you, mushrooms are a beautiful healing food, but not all mushrooms are safe for everyone. If you have allergies, digestive concerns, take blood-thinning medication, or have low blood pressure, please consult your doctor before adding mushrooms or mushroom supplements to your diet. Always cook mushrooms properly, avoid wild mushrooms unless they are certified safe, and begin slowly to see how your body responds. This video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. If this message touched you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And tell me which recipe will you try first.